What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the MotoG channel. Welcome back to the Arizona Cardinals franchise here on Madden 20. Now, if you missed the last episode, we played the Pittsburgh Steelers at home in Arizona, and let's just say it was a very frustrating day for us, but we did come out with a W, so that's a positive note. But there's a lot of negatives to look back on that game. And there's been a lot of negatives to look back on these past 3 games. Our defense has not been able to get much pressure on the quarterback. Our secondary's been getting carved up by each quarterback we've played. Our offense is very slow and methodical, which is not how it should be. We're fumbling the football a lot. Kyler's a little bit more inaccurate than I would have liked, especially on the run, throwing on the run. And so there's just a lot of things to be frustrated about for this Arizona Cardinals team. But we're in week 15, we're 11-2, so there's not much to really be mad about because we're going to be number 1 seed in the playoffs. We have the best record in the NFC West. We're going to win the division and probably have the best record in the playoffs. So I mean, in the big picture, the grand scheme of things, we're pretty much set for the playoffs, but I'm not very happy with how this team has played coming towards the end of the season. We're in the final month of the season, and we are not playing our best football. So I hope that this changes, and I hope that it starts today at home against the Browns, because if it doesn't change against the Browns, then I know that there's some major pieces and some major problems that we need to get fixed before the playoffs, because we play the Rams again. So if we can't beat the Rams the first time we played them, what makes you think that we can beat the Rams again? Because we did not have a good showing against the Rams. I know I said that the refs were paid off, but it's just we didn't play good, and I was just mad at myself for not playing good. But hopefully we can correct all these things, or at least get a start to correcting things, like find a starting point to correct some of these major issues that we have on both sides of the ball. Luckily, the Browns aren't having the greatest season themselves, so maybe we can catch them on a bad day. Hopefully Chandler Jones can actually get some pressure on the quarterback. Last week, he couldn't even beat Andre Villanueva. Well, that's not a good sign. Oh, he hurt his back, though. That's not a good sign that their first play was a huge first down right in the middle of the field. Come on, Jones. You got to be able to beat these guys. You're an all-pro defensive lineman / linebacker. You got to be able to beat these B, C tier offensive linemen. These aren't even like A defensive linemen or offensive linemen. Buda Baker, baby, with the pick. That's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of defensive start that we needed. Give us that momentum right away, that kick start right away. That's the kind of stuff that we need.
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Is he still pressing? That corner was pressing Larry on the first play, so I thought he'd press him again.
Connection right there. Christian Kirk was in the same class as Kyler Murray at Texas A&M. They played together as freshmen before Murray transferred. Kirk, though, he stayed in College Station, had a great 3-year career before being drafted 47th overall in 2018.
Good job, Kirk. For some reason, he's the only one who gets open.
Broke his foot in week 13 and was shut down the rest of the way.
God, Myles Garrett's right there. I had no chance. I had literally no chance. He broke by my right tackle so quickly. This is Aaron Donald all over again. Oh my God!
Picked up by Greedy Williams, the rookie from LSU.
You got to be kidding me.
Rookie season made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't
How lucky do you have to be
Don't we?
to be in the right place at the right time on that one?
A lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
Oh, dear Lord. Jordan Hicks absolutely brought the boom on Odell Beckham.
Browns a gain of 12. The numbers for Beckham in last week's effort. 6 catches, 86
Oh, it's going to be one of those games again for the 4th week in a row.
Always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is the #1 rated defense in the NFL. They'll have a tough
It
time.
doesn't feel like a #1 rated defense in the NFL, that's for sure. Feels like number 30, 32, however many teams are in the league. Baker, what are you doing, bro?
picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
Baker, you've thrown 2 passes that have been absolute garbage. We're going to stay in this game just because Baker's absolutely incompetent.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards.
And Kyler really shouldn't have had an interception there.
First and
That's
10.
just unlucky that he deflected the ball right into the other guy's hands.
And he hits Jason Witten, the tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. David Johnson here on the catch.
Here we go. I said in the last game that maybe I got to get David Johnson more involved in the passing game. Maybe this is his chance.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the
You got to be kidding me. Let me cut up the field faster.
losing yardage.
Why is it only letting me cut up the field when Garrett's already off in the block?
The intended target. And it's
That shouldn't be how it works.
now Murray able to find Isabella. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. And
Get
this
there,
is-
Jason. Fight for it. Oh, down to the 1.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now Murray again.
Andy Isabella with the toe drag swag there.
Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella.
There we go. We finally capitalized. He was inbounds. He had possession. Get out of here. The Madden reviews are just very frustrating sometimes.
For the extra point.
The things they review, the things they don't let you challenge and stuff. That's just, some things are just a little bit upsetting about this game. Hopefully Madden 21 is a little bit better.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will
Let's
be
see if we can get Baker for a 3rd
to
time.
the 25-yard line.
I don't know what kind of throws he's been doing, but he's been just lobbing them up, and we've been going up and getting them.
Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message.
Come on, Baker. You know you want to throw another one like that.
In jeopardy.
No, you don't want to throw screens. That's not what you want to do. You want to throw lobs.
Lose yardage back to the 29.
You want to go Lob City on
Will
us.
be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
That QB's trash. Let's go.
That QB is trash. Thank you for saying it.
The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the
At least I'm not the only one
control of the
who
football.
thinks that.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Oh, I got undercut.
Throwing Mayfield.
Bring him down.
Beckham complete.
He broke like 3 tackles.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. 10 yards on the
Oh, we're letting them get a little bit of momentum. I don't like it.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's
We just need Baker to
doing their job.
throw the ball. He just keeps running it.
Offensive linemen and
It's like he learned. Baker's not that smart.
all they want to do is
He doesn't need to learn.
when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
7
I still can't get pressure on any quarterback, though. For some reason, their offensive line, every offensive line that we've played is much better than our defensive line, which is not how it's supposed to work. We have a very good defensive line. At least I thought we did at the beginning of the season. But apparently it was all a screen, a smoke screen. Well, Mirage. Apparently we have a trash defensive line.
They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Man, they didn't have any runs coming into this drive, and now it's basically all been runs. Come on, Baker. That was another bad throw, but I couldn't knock it up in the air to get a better reach on it. Luckily, I just knocked it incomplete. Stop him. Oh my God. You didn't bring him down in the open field? What kind of tackle is this? What are you doing? Who tackles like that in the open field? That's for a behind the line of scrimmage kind of tackle. That is not an open field tackle, especially on a guy like Kareem Hunt, who can break tackles like crazy. God, it's things like that. It's the fundamentals that we're not getting right. That's frustrating the crap out of me. Missed tackles, fumbles, interceptions, not covering your man correctly. Fundamentals of football. Frustrating. Pick that off. Dear Lord, it bounced off your hands. You're a freaking garbage boy.
Sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11.
That was the third interception. Baker gave it to us, and we gave it right back to him. We bailed him out for some reason. Luckily, we have a chance to double up.
Now that's something of a pick-me-up, and the offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all
Let me go.
And a good effort on the return there gets them across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive.
Andy Isabella's close to 2,000 kick return yards. That's pretty cool.
But not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting.
High throw. Kylie's not that tall. Don't give him high throws. Okay, what's this flag? Is this a face mask?
And no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
How did he reach his hand up there and get the face mask? That's pretty impressive. I wouldn't give him a penalty on that. I'd give him an applause or a pat on the back for his athleticism, getting his hand over there. Oh my God, Myles Garrett, get out of my life! I tell you, this is Aaron Donald all over again. Myles Garrett was in the backfield before Antonio Brown even made his cut.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Maybe I won't double up because Myles Garrett's a freaking game wrecker. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. What do you want me to do? Myles Garrett was in the backfield before I could even choose who I was going to throw it to. Like, what am I supposed to do with that? My offensive line cannot hold him for some reason. I know he's in the zone, but look at this. He blew by my guy. My guy's on the ground. And I got sacked again. My God.
Of course, they had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
Oh, my God. It's happening again. I'm getting frustrated again. I got to stop playing this.
First down, Mayfield. Got an open man. It's right.
I got to take a break from this. From this bull crap that's happening right now.
14 yards, and it's
My
a first
God.
down. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
Oh.
Check 43.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Baker, what kind of throw is that? You're keeping your team out of this game because it throws like that. And those 2 interceptions they had earlier.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's
Oh my God, Jordan Hicks. Jump. Take your feet, jump at least an inch off the ground, and raise your arms up. And you had that interception. He did not put anything on that, and yet it went over your head. I'm not sure why, but I don't like it. I'm very upset with you. Are they going to take the points? No, they're going to go for it. Probably a mistake, but hopefully it's a mistake for them and they don't get a touchdown here. Get some pressure. Get some pressure. He's standing there in the pocket. You got to be freaking kidding me. You have... Oh, my... Oh my God.
It's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
What on God's green earth was that?
I like how you're guarding against a letdown there. Looking forward.
A freaking blind rabbit could have known to move to their right a little bit, just a little bit, and pick that football off. He did not put anything on that football, and yet it went right to his wide receiver because my secondary and my corners are absolutely the most incompetent people I've ever seen play the game of football in my entire life. And I'm not even going to acknowledge how great of a catch that was by Larry Fitzgerald because I'm just steaming right now. I'm absolutely steaming with the defense right now. I am so upset. This is worse than this is worse than last game. The amount of anger that is building up in my body is unhealthy. I need to take a break from this series because it's going to kill me.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
We should never have had a talk because we shouldn't be down 10-7. They shouldn't have any points, and we should be up probably like 3 scores. But our incompetent defense can't do anything.
We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Complete to Jason Witten. And they're going to have another first down.
I can't even be happy when I have a good play because I'm still just steaming over that touchdown.
First down. He finds his man Johnson. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first. Murray now 11 of 15 through the air. Here's first and 10.
We should not ever be down 10-7 to the Browns. I don't care how good they are, who's on their team. We should never, with the talent that we have on our roster, we should never be down to the Browns.
And he finds Fitzgerald. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 22.
Now let's punch it in, boys. Of course. Who else but Myles Garrett in the backfield before I can even think? Because why not? Even on my best offensive lineman.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers.
Thank you, Kyler. Dear Lord.
Jason Witten, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead is now 14-10.
Now let's keep that lead, please. Don't let Baker go down the field on us. That's just embarrassing.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across.
Can we actually play some competent defense and actually guard your man? What did we even practice for during the week? What were we preparing for? Were we practicing breaking and losing coverage and blowing our defensive plays? Like, is this what we were practicing? Because it kind of feels like it because we're so good at it. We're so good at missing our assignments and and not covering your man all the way, not following through. Feels like that's what we practice. There's no conceivable reason, no logical reason why we should be struggling this much. Maybe we were never a good team, and I just had false hope. It was like a mirage the first part of the season. Oh, what the? What happened there? I mean, I'll take it. I'm still not happy, but I'll take it. Apparently, Chandler Jones hit him so hard that he didn't get much air on that football and threw it right at Eric Berry. I think Berry was blitzing too, which is why he was like up at the line. I don't really know if he was prepared for an interception. He just has quick reflexes and caught it.
This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
Okay, at least we're up by 11 now. I'm a little less angry, but I'm still very angry. I'm still very, very, very angry.
And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make
Kareem, you gotta be absolutely joking right now. Catch him! He's not quicker than you. Oh my God, 7 rushes for 118 yards? There's no way. We should let a running back have less than 15 carries and over 100 yards. He should not have 100 yards with a minimum of 10 rushes. There's no way. That's not physically possible, and yet it's happening because our defense is absolute garbage, absolute Swiss cheese. There's so many holes. And he just broke right off Adam Butler. Like, why are you 300 plus pounds if you're not going to use that mass to bring down a running back? There's no reason, no logical reason why a 300 plus pound lineman should be getting shoved off by a 185, 200 plus pound running back. Oh my God, it's happening for the 4th week in a row. I hope you guys are enjoying me getting angry, because it could become a constant thing with this series. Like, the first half of the season, I was all happy, cheery, making jokes, having fun, playing with Speedy Boy Andy Isabella and little baby Kyler Murray, but I'm just upset now. I'm done with that, at least for right now. I could care less about Speedy Boy Andy Isabella right now. I'm just frustrated beyond belief. And hopefully this is giving you guys good content, making you guys laugh, I guess. I guess that's all I can ask for, really.
Take some time off the clock and keep the ball away from their opponents.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 28 yards.
I still can't even get happy with good plays. I'm too upset. I'm too far on the other side to get happy about plays like that, even though they are good plays.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
And I'm beyond frustrated with our offensive line because they can't stop Myles Garrett. He's in the backfield almost every play.
Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Let's go!
While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football. They're also out in front of the scoreboard as we get set for the 4th.
Why did he have to get hurt? Dislocated shoulder? Great, he's out for the rest of the season. That's fantastic. My best running back. Done for the season. What else is good?
Now Murray's going to set up to throw. Completes it to Jason Witten. And they are able to stop him.
Jason, you probably should have got a touchdown on that one, but that's all right.
So
Hopefully I can punch it in.
6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Thank you.
That's going to be caught by
I'm slowly
Cardinals touchdown.
climbing down the ladder of anger.
His 6th touchdown of the season.
I'm becoming less and less angry.
Further out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and it gives his
But it'll only take one thing
so that drives 7
to put me back right on top.
and the Cardinals
And I'm not usually the kind of guy that gets angry at this kind of stuff, but it's just so mind-numbingly stupid how bad this defense is playing. Like, this defense is too talented to play this bad.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And that's the upsetting part. Like, I'm okay with giving up yards and stuff, but I mean, this team, the potential is there, and they're not living up to it, at least in the second half of the season. That's the most upsetting part. I could care less about yards. It's the untapped potential that they're not using.
Mayfield, quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Baker Mayfield, as a rookie, 3 times he led the Browns back to victory in the fourth quarter. What can he do here in year
He's not going to do it here because he's trash.
first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Kareem
He's thrown 3 picks and probably should have thrown 5 or 6.
second down.
I can think of at least 3 more passes that should have been caught
Field with it once
by
more.
us.
And he's got the hook up to Landry. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
Please stop him here. Do I have to bring a blitz
Been okay, 2 for
to
3.
ensure that we stop him?
This time it's 3rd and 3. Now
Thank you, Bobby Alfred.
yeah, that one going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robert Alford that time on the great coverage.
Certainly looked like they were
You got to think it's a run, right? They wouldn't throw it on 4th down, would they?
hand on that one.
Especially with one wide receiver out there.
Brings up a 4th down decision.
They run for
They ran it, and he broke off of the play and got a face mask. Oh,
down and a late
what did I tell you?
and he may get a few more tacked on for good.
What did I tell you? It would only take one thing to put me right back on top of that ladder of anger. And I'm right back there. I'm even higher now.
A lack of discipline.
That is so upsetting.
Now that leads to a
So frustrating. We had 4th and 3. I brought a blitz,
again with Mayfield.
which is supposed to clog up the lanes.
Open man, that's David Njoku, the
And yet
tight end.
Kareem Hunt slips the tackle, gets a first down, and a face mask. Like, why are you tackling for a face mask? Why are you reaching for the face mask? You're bigger than him. Just grab him and pull him to the ground. You don't need to grab his face mask.
And again,
There should be no way, no reason
gets this to
to grab his face mask to pull him down.
that's going to go as a
If you can't tackle him for whatever reason, just slip off. You don't have to grab the face mask. It's basic common sense not to grab the face mask.
here's Mayfield.
And they scored a touchdown. Oh my God.
David Njoku, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
It's going to be upheld. Of course it is. I don't know why you're reviewing for possession.
For the extra
That's just the
point.
most, that's a whole nother thing I'm angry for. But I'm not going to get into that right now because I can't handle it. My heart cannot handle getting that angry.
So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays.
Ugh.
Capped off by the
I need to
Browns
just
touchdown.
breathe and take a break from this series for a minute because it is not good for my health.
And a good effort on the return there gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Come on, Kyler, just run the clock out and let's leave with a win.
And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the
I'd rather just take as much time off the clock as we can, and if we get into field goal range, that's good too.
We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to
Okay, now they can only stop it with timeouts, so
run it 3 times.
that was goal number 1.
Got another thing.
Get to the 2-minute warning. I was kind of hoping that we'd have the 2-minute warning go by with a first down, but 3rd down will work too. Luckily, Jason Witten is an absolute legend at those cut routes.
This into enemy territory at the 45. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with
So they use their first timeout. We should be able to get them to use their next 2 on these next 2 plays. That'll take us down to probably about a minute 30, give or take. Or we're just going to score a touchdown right here. That'll work too.
touchdown.
David Johnson's going to take it to the house. Put a 2 score on the board.
David Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year.
We'll go up by 12. I'll take that too.
Easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face.
Because now it's a 2-score game.
Careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can.
And they have 2 timeouts. I kind of wish that we would have making them use their timeouts, but I mean, we got the result that we wanted in the end anyway, so we just had it a little earlier than I would have liked.
Back of the end zone for a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. And for them, a touchdown, their last score.
I don't even want to think about what I would do if the Browns came back and won this game with 1:40 to go and 2 timeouts and they're down 2 scores and we let them win. Oh my God, I might quit YouTube.
Because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So many and that's caught
How did he
inside
catch
the
that?
35.
I'm not even going to get mad at that. That's too dumb to get mad at. Murphy should have had that easy.
Clock continues to move. He'll leave it for Hunt, complete. It's
They got to call timeout, right? No? They're just going to keep running? They're going to lose time.
Mayfield trying to get him up to the
They better go for a touchdown here. Or throw in a little small route like that. That's fine too.
and he'll be a couple yards shy.
They just keep running the time. There, it's finally taking timeout. What kind of play calling is Freddie Kitchens doing?
Second of their timeouts.
No wonder he's not a head coach anymore.
At the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Mayfield brings him
30 seconds, they're down 2 scores, and they're only at the 22-yard line. They should have been in the end zone already. And they keep throwing these undercut routes, and they didn't even get the touchdown there.
They are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to
And they have no more timeouts remaining, so they're screwed. They lost.
use their third and
Poor time management from the Browns right there.
they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Yes, they might score here, but they'd have to get an onside kick and then go Hail Mary. And the odds of that happening are very slim. And Chandler Jones ends the game.
Down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Maybe, unless they get this play off. They got it off, so
Take him down, and the clock will
he threw it away. They have one more play. You gotta be kidding me. Just end the game already. They're not gonna win. Why does 1 second matter?
David Njoku, the intended receiver, but now it's 3rd and goal. One last shot for Mayfield here.
And they scored. Of course they scored.
Caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes
We came away with another victory, but yet I'm coming away angry once again because there are some major flaws in this defense.
A lot there. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still, all for naught, really.
Yeah, I'd say give them points for positivity. I like that. That part is good. But I often wonder
That's about
when the
as
game
mad
is
as I've
settled
been
and the clock is run out, do we
in a
really
long
think
time,
it's
especially at a
good?
video game. I don't usually I'm not the kind of guy that gets mad at video games like that, but this defense, man, I don't know what it is, but they are just they know how to get me mad, and it's working. They're pressing all the right buttons to get me mad, and it's definitely working. But that is going to be the end of the episode here for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button while you're down there. It only takes a few seconds, if that, and it really does help me out. I really do appreciate it. And I don't know when the next episode is going to be for this because I kind of need to take a break from this series for my health so that I'm not, my heart's not pumping with anger and I'm not just screaming into a microphone. I really don't want to do that. I want to have some happy, enjoyable, funny content. So I don't know when the next episode of this is going to be, but it might be for a little bit. So hopefully you guys do understand if this is one of your favorite series. I don't know, but the other series are going to continue. And I'm sure this one will continue too. I just need to take a week break off or something, or maybe a couple weeks off of this, come back with a level head and go back to it because there's only 2 more games before the playoffs start and we're 12-2, so we got a good chance to go into the making a deep run in the playoffs and go into the Super Bowl, but not right now at least. But once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one, whenever that may be. See ya.